Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dig into the fine print of corporate America. Today, we're cracking open Landsea Homes' 10K report, their yearly checkup. Forget cozy fireplaces, we're diving into potential financial storms brewing. Are they building castles in the sky or solid foundations for the future? Let's find out. First, a quick recap. Landsea Homes wasn't always a publicly traded company. They got their start on the stock market by merging with a special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC, called LF Capital back in 2021. Think of it like a shortcut to the big leagues. So what does Landsea Homes actually do? They're a home builder, but with a twist. They're focused on what they call high-performance homes. This basically means energy-efficient houses with smart technology, designed to be easier on the planet and your wallet. They're mainly building in Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Texas, and Metro New York, focusing on entry-level and first-time move-up homes. They want to design spaces inspired by modern living so that customers can live where they want to live. Geographically, Florida and California really pull their weight, bringing in $462.5 million and $456.6 million, respectively, during 2024. But keep an eye on Texas. Their expansion is making waves, which shows they are gaining ground. Now let's talk numbers. In 2024, they delivered 2831 homes, which generated about $1.49 billion. Not bad. Their sales price averaged around $525,000. But here's a wrinkle. That's lower than the $551,000 average in 2023. How are they planning to keep the momentum going? Their game plan involves snapping up attractive land, offering diverse housing options, and keeping a close eye on costs. They're also open to buying up other homebuilding companies to expand their reach. Think of it like a real estate version of Monopoly. One tactic they use to manage risk is land options. This is like putting a property on hold. They pay a non-refundable deposit, which keeps their options open for future purchases, but it allows them to pull out, which could hurt the company in the long run. That's where they need to consider the pros and cons. Speaking of risks, the report lists a whole bunch. Let's start with the big picture. The housing market is cyclical, meaning it goes up and down depending on the economy. If there's an economic downturn, demand for homes could dry up, sending Landsea's sales and profits tumbling. They also face challenges in developing communities smoothly and on time. Delays in getting permits or approvals could throw a wrench in their plans. That also applies when talking about acquisitions. They may not always be successful in integrating the new business. Then there are external factors like inflation and interest rates. If these rise, it could make it harder for people to afford homes, squeezing Landsea's business. And of course, the homebuilding industry is a competitive jungle. They're up against major national players with deep pockets. Another risk, homebuyer cancellations. If more buyers back out of their contracts, it can hurt Landsea's revenue. This goes hand in hand with the other thing they mention. If banks tighten lending standards or raise interest rates, potential homebuyers might not be able to get a mortgage, leading to even more cancellations. Subcontractors are also very important. They depend on the availability of skilled workers to build their homes. If there's a labor shortage, it could slow down construction and drive up costs. And materials, too, fluctuations in lumber or other materials prices could impact their bottom line. Government regulations could also pose a threat, anything from building restrictions to environmental laws. These could increase their expenses and limit where they can build. On the technology front, cyber attacks are always a concern, which is especially important with all the smart technology they implement in their high-performance homes. Finally, let's not forget about Landsea Green, which holds a big chunk of Landsea Homes stock. This means they have significant influence over major decisions, and their interests might not always align with other stockholders. Here's a thing most people don't think about: even sustainability efforts can backfire. They could face scrutiny from investors if their sustainability practices don't meet expectations. Now let's check out some key financial numbers. Their cash and cash equivalents were down from $119.6 million to $53.3 million. This was mainly to pay for acquisitions. Total revenues increased, going from $1.2 billion to $1.55 billion. Net income attributable to Landsea Homes Corporation decreased from $29.2 million to $17.2 million. They also have significant debt, which can be both a tool and a burden. As of December 31, 2024, the company had about $749 million outstanding. That could limit their ability to invest in new opportunities or weather economic storms. One last thing, it's worth noting their cybersecurity measures, including board oversight, risk management processes, and third-party assessments. The Vice President of Information Technology reports directly to the CFO, which is crucial to oversee everything. Landsea admits they're constantly under cyber attack. However, they state they don't believe anything materially affected them so far. Also, a small but impactful detail, if they don't respect their debt agreements, their debt could be accelerated. That means they would need to pay back all the money they borrowed quickly, which can be a significant problem. To wrap things up, what's my take? Landsea Homes is definitely in a growth mode, expanding into new markets and embracing the smart home trend. But they need to carefully manage their debt and navigate the choppy waters of the housing market. Their results have been influenced by continued challenges in home affordability as a result of price appreciation, elevated mortgage interest rates, or tightening of mortgage lending standards. Also, Landsea Green holds a significant percentage of their common stock, so their interests have a great impact on the rest of the shareholders. As it is often the case, Landsea Green may sell a significant portion of their shares in the near future. This may cause the shares to go down depending on the demand. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. Until next time, keep those investment decisions informed.